You know, it's hard to be the smartest man in the room. For 2 years, I saw a way to grab power. Everything was perfect for Gary to give me the job I deserve.
Todd! Yeah! Check out who my new matchmaker is.
No way!
Wait, what?
And far be it from me to disrespect veterans, but why the hell did Jake the Snake Roberts get my job?
Whew, where do I even start with Todd Sexton? I mean, here's a guy that came in, he was a backstage official for so many months.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
So I had to improvise. So I had to find a new way to get power. This is where the power lies. What you see before you was the end game all along.
You've done the dumbest thing that anyone can possibly do at Southern Honor Wrestling. You took the happiness away from an 8-year-old that loved seeing me as a Southern Honor champion.
So the question is, will he be able to finally exact revenge on Todd Sexton, who really put this giant plan out to get the title from him?
What?
Look at the look on Sexton's face.
And the end game is barred from ringside.
So it looks like Todd Sexton could be in big trouble.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
You see, you have nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I'm not running around you. I'm not running from you. I'm running through you, and I'm starting my next path to championship gold.
You were my sun, you were my earth, but you didn't know all the ways I loved you, no. So you took a chance.
Just an actor Movie Mike has been looking for. Ashton Starr, and a star is what I see in you.
Ashton, where are you?
Oh, look, and he's looking for Ashton.
You called me to go rated R, Ashton.
Ashton Starr is so close
For a new chip. Oh, no, wait a second. Movie Mike back out.
Movie Mike.
Oh.
Movie Mike.
Now, wait a second. Here comes Ashton Starr, the man that Movie Mike, he's been trying to get his attention for 2 months.
He's got it.
Cry me a river, oh, cry me a river, cry me a river.
This is a whole new level of this. Bitch, bring your ass here in October. It's still here. You're gonna be part of my movie, whether you like it or not. Get ready for the close-up. This movie like to flip the script.
Why did Sunny Day show up and attack me when I was just trying to practice, trying to get better at my craft?
We're talking about sunny days.
Yeah, obviously, man. That's what this is all about.
We both know that we both have demons. We've seen each other's demons, some of us more recently than others. But I'm happy for you, man. You're like a brother to me. And, you know, the last year and a half, you went on this journey to be a pro wrestler, and I couldn't be happier. There's no one I would be more happier that's in the business. Even if it is shitty deathmatch wrestling, you are living your dream. It's not my dream. A little different than I did it, but that's fine, you know? And, you know, even if you did it without me and you didn't, you know, best friends, brothers, and you didn't ask me to help you, in this business, I wouldn't know how to take a light tube anyway. It seems dumb, Brandon. But coming here, I wasn't sure what to even expect. But more than anything, I feel like I'm being attacked from behind, unexpectedly.
What?
Nathan, you're obviously mad. You're highly emotional. And hey, look at me. I need you to sit with your emotions and calm down. It's gonna be okay, brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, we're brothers, huh? He's just making a big mockery out of our whole friendship, making a mockery out of Southern Honor Wrestling. Oh, you want to make fun of deathmatch wrestling? You're going to really hate deathmatch wrestling after Still Here 5, you punk-ass bitch. I'm so confused right now. Does he really not think he's Sunny Days? Well, I guess we'll see you guys October 6th for... Whoa, 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 whoa! Get out of here!
Wanna be a wrestler? October 6th.
Talk about a battle of behemoths. I cannot wait to see this. This has been brewing for the last few months.
The first time that we saw Cruel and Cyrus cross paths, we knew, okay, this is a thing. It's a match that needs to happen.
So say hello to me, myself, and my shirt. I'll not be popping if those down your door. It's a rampage of the age, so you better make way. 'Cause me, myself, and my shirt right here to say.
Now, with all the twists and turns that have happened for the IWTV World Championship, the big question is Cruel in a corner? He's had all kinds of things happen. His wife left him, took his ring off, put it in another man's pants. So the question is, does the monster Cruel have enough of a heart to be impacted by this?
Cyrus, now he's made a name for himself over in Japan, but if he were to win that IWTV World Championship, the exposure he'll get all over the world will be huge, and then everybody else in the world can see what we've seen all along here at SHW, that Cyrus truly is the destroyer.
Say hello to me, myself, and my shirt. I'll not be popping if those down your door. It's the rampage of the age, so you better make way. 'Cause me, myself, and monster right here. Me, myself, and monster right here. Me, myself, and monster right here to stay.
This is just getting insane here. Now look at
And now
Najee
they
shoot.
oh boy.
They both got their hands on the title, but now Chip Day.
Everybody wants it, but nobody can have it. It belongs to Chip Day.
Chip Day, the rightful owner, snatches that JTS Legacy title.
All of these guys want their shot at the JTS Legacy Championship.
They've all got their eyes on the prize, but only one man is the rightful owner for right now. No, wait a second. Chip calling for a mic.
Okay, since everybody's so hot and fired up, October, how about the fires that y'all set? I'm gonna stomp out. Y'all want a shot at the Jake the Snake Legacy Championship? You all got it, and you're gonna be sorry you got it. Trust me.
Wait, what?
He just said you've all got it?
How's he gonna do that? Is he gonna have 5 separate matches? Wow. All 5 of these guys are getting a shot. How's that gonna happen?
We are still standing tall.
We still here. They say we won't make it far. We still here. Persevere until we fall. We still here. Tell them we've been through it all. We still here.
Every time I come out here, it's just not enough. I can win over and over and over again. Something's missing. And we know what that is. And if I'm not gonna get it here, I guess I gotta go find it somewhere else.
Danny Jordan has been here really since day one, the face of the women's division, and she's been all over the place. A 4-time Female Performer of the Year, kind of the female face of our company. And so now she decides to go after a major world championship.
Y'all think Danny Jordan's gonna beat me?
Danny Jordan, I see that you are still here at Southern Honor.
I like big belts. I like big belts and I cannot lie. But what I really called you out for, Kenzie, was to see if you've changed.
Danny Jordan, you have never stepped in the ring with the new era, the pretty empowered Kenzie Page.
The first time these two ladies wrestled in an SHW ring, November 2019, it was SHW 14, and both of those ladies have come so far since that time. I mean, we're talking 4 years ago. However, Danny does have a pinfall victory over Kenzie in the Action Building.
You see, years ago, people asked me tons of questions. What's up with Kenzie? What's her deal? Why is she so mean and rude and disrespectful? She's got a big head. She's just a brat. And I'd be like, no, Kenzie's cool. You know, she's got a lot of growing up to do. Just give her a second chance. She'll be fine. And I was wrong. I'm not wrong a lot, but I was dead wrong.
Now with a championship involved, a world championship, this really does put a lot on the line for both Kenzie and for Danny Jordan.
This might be your home base. This might be where you claim your fame, honey. But I'm the NWA World Women's Champion. And what are you gonna do when I come into your home base and I mess it all up?
You know what everybody says about you, Kenzie? Everybody says that you're just a less hot version of me.
I don't care that you're the real mean girl, because I'm the real world champion.
And I'm here to expose that, Kenzie. And if that means taking away your little NWA championship title and crumbling you down to a crumb, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna smack that little taste right out of your mouth.
So for October 6th at Still.
We've got new tag team champions.
So let me kick it to y'all like this. Exotic youths don't deserve no tag team title. The only one that deserves a shot is All-Star Special.
There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to lose.
These three teams, easily the top teams in the state of Georgia.
Exotic Youth came in and decimated All-Star Special and the hierarchy, creating mass confusion here in the tag team division.
A ton of history here between these three teams. I mean, just look back over the last few months.
The hierarchy are getting their payback.
I cannot wait. It's any team's match, and I'll be excited to see who walks out of SHW Still Here 5 holding those tag team titles.
Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad we had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the
Wait a second.
Huh?
No way.
What?
David Ali has returned to Southern Honor Wrestling.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yes!
Wins!
Yes!
David Ali, you know, has so much history here in SHW, the longest reigning champion in SHW history, 301 days. It's pretty incredible to see what he accomplished as champion.
God's not your only mentor. He was mine. I know how to think, Judy. I know how to breathe, Judy. And I know how to be Judy. You thought this was all fun games. You make your little jokes. You get your little chance. I taught you better than this.
We knew that the end game would do anything to eliminate the winner of the Rumble, Jack.
Oh, this is sick.
And here they go again.
This is sick.
Then you have Judias, who has been a monster, had been waiting for an opportunity to become champion, finds his opportunity, seizes it, and has become a dominant champion.
Gotta take it, sure it's not impossible. The race is on, show them what you're fighting for. Take your time, don't lose your mind. Hold your nerve and settle the score.
David Ali pins Judias, the first time that's happened here in SHW.
But you bring a casket into play. Now David's got to get Judias into a casket. And I think if there's one person that can defeat Judias, it's David Ali.
Champion is larger, champion is certainly more brutal, though David Ali does have a brutal side. I kind of remember that.
I want you on the biggest stage. I want to prove that even though I leave my command, I am still here.
Yo, still here.
Live from the Action Building in Canton, Georgia.
Still standing.
Welcome to the SHW Still Here 5 pre-show. SHW, this is our wrestling.
After everything, we still here. Yeah, still standing tall. We still here. They say we won't make it far. We still here. Perseverance if we fall. We still here. Tell them we've been through it all. We still here.
And now, the voices of Southern Honor Wrestling. Brandon Benefield, Gerard Bonner, and Diana Michelle.
We still here.
Boom. We are live. We are live. We are live in the Action Building.
Live.
And it is our 5th anniversary still.
Happy anniversary.
Here. 5.
Yes.
Can you believe it's been 5 years?
5 years.
And happy anniversary to you, sir.
Thank you. 5 years since I stepped behind the booth here.
Absolutely.
At the very first SHW show.
Getting everything rolling and in motion and having things put together.
It's crazy because, you know, and I've told you guys this before, sometimes it feels like forever ago.
Right.
And then sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
But in a good way, it feels like forever ago because it feels like we've been doing SHW like forever.
Yeah.
It's like second nature now.
It's insane that we're here, 5-year anniversary. The doors just opened, and it's crazy because it is raining outside, but there was still a massive line of people to get in here for this big anniversary show.
That's why they make umbrellas.
Absolutely.
Ponchos, tents, raincoats, you know.
You name it, or simple hoods and hoodies.
Yeah.
Either way, the people are coming. Literally, the doors just open, and the people are flooding in because tonight is a very, very special night. We celebrate 5 years of Southern Honor Wrestling, the promotion that literally changed the game. Lots of things are different because we are still here, and we are super excited with what we're believing is going to be the biggest card in the history of SHW. A ton of title matches happening tonight. History will be made happening here at Still Here 5.
I'm excited.
This is insane. Is there there were 9 matches? Well, let me just say this off the bat.
This is breaking news.
This is breaking news. We just found out, if you saw the post on SHW's Facebook page about, I don't know, within the hour, there were 9 big matches,
Nine big
matches announced. But then one, we just found out due to injury. Cyrus is now injured, so the IWTV World Championship match between Cruel and Cyrus will no longer be happening. Hopefully, we'll get that sometime in the future.
Yeah.
But don't let that stop you. We do apologize for any fans that were looking forward to it because we know we were looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
But we still have 8 massive matches and 4 big championship matches. So come on down if you're anywhere close to the Action Building, 261 Marietta Road, Canton, Georgia. But guys, is there anything that sticks? I mean, they're all huge matches, but is there anything in particular that sticks out to you guys that you're looking forward to the most?
I mean, it's a women's championship tonight. It's the NWA Women's Championship tonight. I'm excited about that, and I'm always excited to see the women wrestle.
A world title.
This is yes, world title. NWA guys.
Let me help because that was going to be where I'm at too.
Thank you.
Surely the history of what's about to walk in this building tonight. Now we talk about 5 years here, but the NWA, which began in 1903, I mean, and the history of the NWA Women's World Championship dates back to 1954. And that championship is going to be in this building here tonight, defended against clearly the flagship of SHW's women's division, that being Danny Jordan. So for everybody who always felt like Danny Jordan deserves gold around her waist,
tonight.
There's arguably no bigger spot for her to have than the NWA Women's World Championship, the most historic women's title, I believe, in the sport right now.
Yeah.
So, you think about it, WWE Women's title does not go that far back. WWE wasn't even alive in 1954, okay? Real talk. So we're talking major history walking through these doors here tonight. You don't see this every day. You'll want to be here for this one.
That's going to be massive, and it's going to be good to see Kenzie Page back here. The first time these two faced off was all the way back in November of 2019. The show was SHW 14. We were so young at the time. We couldn't even drive yet.
So young.
We were 14.
Still sipping on Similac.
Okay.
All right. And so at that show, Danny Jordan did, in fact, get the win over Kenzie Page.
Yes.
However, both ladies have come such a long way in their the last 4 years in their careers. And you look, of course, at Kenzie with a Women's World Championship
It's amazing by
from the
itself.
NWA. And so, I can't wait.
We're going to claim her as an SHW faithful. She is part of SHW, so we're going to claim her as one of our champions as well.
Yeah, she was here back in that early year, back in that first year, whenever it was. So, and then she's been here a couple times, and of course now Danny. But though, to your point, GB, I mean, this is home field advantage tonight.
It is home field.
Yeah, she's going to have it. I would say at least 99%. Oh, look out!
Holy cow!
Jeez.
Oh my gosh!
And I just want to tell you how excited I am. It's Still Here 5. Didn't I come in on Still Here 2 with that awesome ref outfit? And
something like
I
that.
just want y'all to know, you're looking at a future 2-time tag team champion and Hold My Beer Hansen. I've seen nobody talking it up as much as I have.
Nobody.
I'll tell you, I'm excited. I'm ready. I got so much fire in my heart. And tonight, it's going to be a big night.
Hey, Hansen, in the words of the great Reba McEntire, here's your one chance, Hansen, don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
All right, brother.
Everybody looking live.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
let y'all know, V3 right here has to be the top one in all the world.
Wow.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Hanson. We love you.
Well, I'll
Good
tell
luck
you,
tonight.
That's.
Do we not always say you never know who's going to show up?
Literally, he
scared
scared
me.
me so bad. I was like, who is this?
I would tell you what, for a big guy, he's pretty light on his feet.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Snuck right up. We
You
need
ever
to put
seen him dance?
put a pack of Tic Tacs in his pocket so we can hear him coming or something, because he just light on his feet, just snuck right up on us.
Bubble wrap on his boots.
Jeez.
Well,
My goodness.
we were certainly talking about the women's title match. We're definitely going to get to that match shortly. But the significance of this, if you'll remember, I believe it was at the last show where Danny said, hey, if I can't get what it is that I want, I'll have to go somewhere to get it.
Right.
And we weren't exactly sure what she was talking about.
Right.
But she's the one who ultimately has issued this challenge for the NWA Women's World Championship.
Yeah.
And now the question is, there's got to be a lot of pressure, obviously, on Kenzie Page representing the NWA. The NWA Women's Championship goes all over the world, stops in territories like this one.
Right.
But the problem, I think the pressure is actually on Danny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because Danny has made this massive challenge for a world title. If Danny doesn't walk out with this world championship tonight, what happens next? That's the massive question. And so, yeah, I think obviously we're all rooting for her. You know, I think we'll be okay if Danny doesn't end up on shows because she's defending the NWA Women's World title somewhere.
Got to do what you got to do.
It'll be a massive win.
Absolutely.
So we're pulling for it. Should be an amazing match tonight.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys saw him backstage, but I was backstage earlier and I happened to walk by Movie Mike.
I did. I
He
saw
was
him earlier.
he was sitting in his director's chair and he's kind of rocking back and forth. He had this look in his eyes.
No,
that
I moved
I
past
didn't
Movie Mike.
I didn't say anything to him. I just kept walking.
Yeah.
But you know, he's locked in. He's in the zone. He's got a big match tonight with Ashton Starr, a man that he's been trying to get his attention for months and months. Last month, it finally worked, and Ashton invited him here tonight to have a match one-on-one.
This is what he's been waiting on.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is what he's been waiting on. We have been confused. We didn't know what exactly what he wanted with Ashton. Did he want to be his manager? Did he want to be his friend? Did he want to take him on in a match? Did he want to do? We didn't know. We want him in a movie. Okay, we want him in a movie. Now tonight we're going to find out exactly what Movie Mike has for Ashton and how Ashton is going to respond. I'm rooting for Ashton.
Yeah, you know, I'm really nervous just in the same way that Hold My Beer Hansen just snuck up on you.
Right.
You know, Movie Mike has been sneaking up on Ashton in the scariest of ways.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't feel healthy.
Creepy.
It doesn't feel good. And so now you've got to wonder, you know, this almost reminds me of kind of what happens on the socials. You know, you get all these keyboard warriors with all these things to say, but then when you meet them in person, they have nothing to say. I wonder, what is Movie Mike really going to do with Ashton in person?
Yeah.
He's left chairs for him. He's made movies about him. But now, him and Ashton face-to-face, one-on-one, what is Movie Mike really going to do? I think Ashton's kind of tired of him.
Oh, yes.
And so Ashton wants this match tonight to be able to kind of do legally to him what he can't do on the streets.
Okay.
So if I'm Movie Mike, I really want to see what Movie Mike's going to bring to the table here tonight.
And what movie are we watching tonight?
That's the question. It's a great question.
Will it be a drama? Will it be a comedy? Will it be sad? Will it be a romance?
I don't know.
Will it be a bromance? I don't know.
I have no
do
idea.
Not know. If you saw the music video or whatever you want to call it from last month, there's just no telling.
Just when you come in the door, grab your popcorn and your drink and get ready for a show.
Yes, absolutely.
Well said.
You know, you mentioned Hansen sneaking up on us. Let's go ahead and talk about that match. Hansen is involved in a triple threat tag team match for the SHW tag titles currently held by the Hierarchy. Hansen, of course, with Huckabee, the All-Star Special, and, of course, the third team in that match, the Exotic Youth.
Those guys.
Yeah. So, huge implications here. It's going to be a big match. Triple threat rules. So first pinfall, first submission wins the match. And which really kind of puts Hierarchy at a disadvantage here.
It does. It does. I expect a lot of shenanigans, as always.
And the thing is, too, in a triple threat match, there's always no DQ. And so who knows what's going to happen. You know, Exotic Youth always has that third man on the outside.
Do we know who's actually wrestling tonight?
Well, they kind of work by that Freebird rule, so I don't know if we really know yet.
We don't
All
know.
right, well, like I said before, whoever's not supposed to be in this match needs to be strung up. Where's that Shark Tank? Don't we have a Shark Tank somewhere? Or we have a casket tonight. Can we lock them up in a casket?
We do have a casket. It's up here.
That's an idea.
You can't see it on camera, but it's back up here on the stage.
I think we got to get that third person.
Plays in the background.
Did you say we have a Shark Tank? Where do we have a Shark Tank?
No, but I was thinking we should.
Oh, okay. I was
we got so much stuff in this place.
You know something I don't know.
Well, DDP once was on Shark Tank.
Okay.
That's true.
There we go.
happened.
There we go. Maybe that's where I was going
he'll be
with
here
that.
tonight.
He will be here tonight. But, this tag team match, GB, what do you think?
You know, I'll tell you, I've been saying it for months that I've been very nervous for the both of you. Because it feels like one of these days, the law of averages is going to work in the favor of the youthful exotics. And I'm very concerned at this point that, you know, all the work you've been doing to make sure your voice is good.
Yeah, I'm working it.
Listen, tonight could be the night. And here's the thing. Don't be fooled by their size. Don't even be fooled by previous results. The Exotic Youth have become Tag Team of the Year 2 times over here in this state for a reason. Now, with that said, there's probably no hotter team right now in the entire Southeast than the Hierarchy.
Right.
They are doing insane things. Like, they really, really are.
What the hell, like
They're
3 titles right now?
Like, really, they've won more titles than what's her name? Taylor Swift as boyfriends. Like, it's one of these things right now where if you are the Hierarchy, you don't bet against them. You just don't. Especially with Joe Black and Murder One And then in there is the All-Star Special. All-Star Special likes anniversaries.
Yes,
they do. So, and we saw the fire in the belly of Hanson.
Yeah.
So tonight's going to be, it's really hard to call who could potentially win this match because anything can happen and probably will. You don't want to miss it.
You do not want to miss it. And I'm just, looking around at this great crowd as they're filtering in from outside. Doors have opened up as of 12 minutes ago. And of course, DDP is doing a meet and greet out front, and this is just incredible. So if you're not with us yet, come on down. You still have time. 8 p.m. is bell time, and tickets are available at the door. Kids 10 and under are free as always.
Yes.
But moving on down the card. Okay, what about this Jake the Snake Legacy title? And look, all the respect in the world for Chip Day, but I still am not sure if it was a good idea to lay out a challenge to 5 other men. So we're going to have this 6-man challenge. We have learned that the rules of this match are first pinfall to a finish here.
Yes.
So pinfall submission, it's not going to be like elimination or anything like that. It's whoever gets the first pinfall or submission is going to win this matchup and become the new Jake, or Chip could retain.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Retain the Jake the Snake Legacy Championship.
Never count out Chip.
Yeah,
Never.
absolutely.
But y'all, the talent that's going to be in the ring for this match.
I know. Massive.
I mean,
yeah, let's go through it real
God.
quick. It's obviously Chip Day, the Kenway, Owen Knight, Kyle Matthews, Chip's former tag team partner, and as they were former tag team champions together with technical excellence. And then you have Nagicism and the young upstart impressing everybody. Shoot. Taylor.
Yeah, so the talent's going to be in this match. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a lot to watch. It's going to be a lot to keep your eye on if you can. And there's a lot of feuding going on.
Yes.
With these 6 men, and I guess Chip just got sick of it all. He got sick of all the mess. It was like a bunch of just kids up there just throwing everything around and just making a mess. So he just like, here, if y'all want this title, come get it.
Yeah.
So that's where he stands. That's the way I feel about it. And he's going to be his bad boy self and defend his title. So he's going to have to do a lot of, I guess, keeping his eye on everybody else, trying to pin everybody else too.
Right.
Because you never know. You can lose your title easily in this kind of match. But, I'm still going to pull for my boy.
It's so interesting. I think this is one of those scenarios where if this were an elimination match, I would absolutely say in favor of the champion.
Right.
Because your strategy there is kind of wait it out and get to the end, let everybody wear themselves out, and then boom, we got a scenario where he's winning. But this is one of those spaces where somebody could get lucky and slip on a banana peel,
Exactly.
right? Like, if you're Chip Day, your eyes must be on the ring at all time because you just don't know what's going to happen. And what a difference a year can make. We talk about the things that have happened in 5 years at SHW. In this last year, let's put it this way. Still Here 4, there was no Jake the Snake Legacy title.
Yeah.
This is the first time that this championship will be defended at Still Here. So there's history connected to this. And of course, all of the history involved in this matchup. You've got some Still Here debuts happening with Nagicism, the Kenway, and then if you remember, if you remember, Shoot Taylor was involved last year in the inaugural DDP Invitational, right?
Yep.
So you've got that, but then there's Owen Knight. Owen Knight has won an SHW championship right here at Still Here. And then last year this time, you had Kyle Matthews defeating Chip Day in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So anything can happen. The problem with all of this is I think we're seeing the greatest version of Chip Day we have ever seen.
Yep.
Confidence.
Oh, my gosh. He's so – I mean, think about it. He issued the challenge.
He did.
It's rare for a
to
champ.
those 5 men.
To all 5 of them.
Those 5 men.
He didn't make them fight it out for a number 1 contenders match.
He
didn't
said, you want it, come get it.
That's what he said. So, it's going down tonight. I can't wait to see it. I think this. I'm going to make a very bold prediction. If Chip Day wins this match tonight, how do you not consider him the number 1 contender for the SHW championship?
I already do.
He beat 6 men, 5 men. It's going down tonight. Can't wait to see it.
Man, it's going to be good. And as we were discussing that matchup, I don't know if you guys saw out of the corner of your eye, the Killbilly, Nathan Mowry, kind of walking around. I don't know. He was kind of looking under the ring. I don't know if he's looking or putting weapons around.
He's preparing.
So he's going to be having a match with Sunny Days. It's a no-rules match. No holds barred, whatever you want to call it, no DQ. And if you know anything about Nathan Mowry, the Killbilly, things are going to get absolutely wild here tonight. And, of course, the history between him and Sunny Days, or the man behind the paint, whatever you want to call him, it goes back over a decade. You know, they both came up working together with DDP. And, you know, DDP is going to be here tonight, so I know he's got an interest in this match as well.
I wonder what he thinks about
I am kind of curious what he thinks about what's going on here. You know, the whole thing is because Dylan – I mean, we know Nathan's very much into the deathmatch scene, and he wanted to become a wrestler. He's trained with Dr. Luther. He's trained with Jimmy Wang Yang. However, he did not go to his friend Dylan for any advice or any kind of training, because apparently Dylan just kind of laughed in his face when he said he wanted to be a wrestler. And so that's kind of what sparked this whole feud and this whole thing.
And Dylan didn't seem to respect the deathmatch scene.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that too. And the fact that this is kind of playing into Nathan's wheelhouse, the fact that this is no DQ, that could spell trouble for old Sunny Days.
It really could.
It could. I'm excited about this. I am excited. I am excited about this, and I'm really excited that Nathan's wearing his white shirt tonight. I suggested wear that white. Let's sell it. Let's sell it. I'm partial. I was able to help promote his merchandise.
I was going to say, a very familiar face was modeling his merchandise.
I love that. I love that. I had the opportunity to do that, and I was like, look, you need to wear the white ones so you can get blood on it, and let's sell it. Let's sell it. Let's sell it.
Look at you being ever the entrepreneur. You've been going
turning
to some
into
of those.
I've been hanging out with all our special.
A mercenary. Yeah, old mercenary over here.
I'm excited. I'm not looking forward to the gruesomeness I know is going to happen, but at the same time, you know what? I'm all for Nathan fighting for his dream and getting the respect that he deserves from his friend who's so-called his friend. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, I want to harken back to a social media post that dropped 2 days ago from a guy who's very familiar with this building. His name is Gary Lamb. This is what he said.
Oh, yeah.
He said, there is no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want.
Thank you.
And I say that because here it is, the Killbilly has a life, and it's a life that he loves, the deathmatch life. He's doing his thing. And then there's one, well, look.
Well, speak of the Killbilly.
Speak his name and he'll appear. The Killbilly is here.
Are you ready for some bloodshed? I've been waiting 10 years to legally punch Dylan in the face, and tonight is the night. And I've been looking forward to this for a long time, Dylan.
Wow.
Blood will be shed all over the place, and we're looking forward to it today. Still here 5, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. There you go. There you go.
Incredible. And so who says it better than that? He's got a life, and here's the thing. He doesn't need to explain his life to Dylan, to Sunny Days. Sunny Days doesn't want it, that's fine. And so I think tonight, perhaps maybe the best explanation without words. Actions will speak louder than words tonight, courtesy of the Killbilly. I can't wait
He's
to see
excited.
what happens with
He's
this.
like almost like in love with this whole idea, right?
Absolutely. This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. And I, you know, talking to Nathan earlier in the week, and I just know how excited and pumped up he is about this big matchup. You know, we've seen him perform in the ring here before. He's had a couple of matches. But this one on the grandest stage that SHW has here at Still Here, this is going to be huge. And so, by the way, quick shout out. DJ Turn Up over there on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Got the party rocking in here in the.
Sorry, he did take my song I suggested and did some things to it. I got excited. I'm
okay.
sorry.
All right. Look at you. All right. Okay, so.
She's a mercenary. She's a DJ. She does it all.
She does it all,
I know
folks.
it a lot.
She does it all. So one thing we talked about, of course, if you watched us last week, we had the great Garrett Sakahara on with us as we bid farewell to him. And, of course, unfortunately, he could not be here tonight. But what we did also was preview this very show.
Yes.
And one thing that came up and that we talked about a little bit was over the years, in the 5-year history of SHW, there's always seems to be groups that come through that try to take over from the inside and take down the company. Currently, that group is the End Game, consisting of Todd Sexton, former backstage, whatever you want to call him, official. And then you got Nick Halen. And then you've got the Southern Honor champion, Judias. Okay, we'll get to Judias' match because that's our main event. We'll talk about that in a minute. But these other two guys will also be in action tonight. Let's talk about Nick Halen. He'll be in action against Corey Hollis. Okay, Corey Hollis, who, as of this past year, has really turned things around, turned a new leaf, and shown his I guess, pride behind SHW and going to battle for SHW. And now, they've had a lot of trouble, him and Gunnar Miller, with the end game over the last few months. So this should be a great match. Two top guys, not only in Georgia, but I'd say in all of independent wrestling here tonight.
Well, you know how we feel about Nick, whatever his name is, Halen, Balin, Kalen, whatever. He is a very disrespectful individual.
A little bit.
A
little bit.
We don't want him to win. I'm just going to say it straight up. We don't want him to win.
He's wickety whack.
Whack.
Well done.
Exactly.
All right?
Well done.
Let's just put it that way.
Now, I'm not even going to touch on my little Corey thing here, but
Because where are you today with that?
I am for Corey.
Oh, okay. There we go.
It's about
We've
time.
had breakthrough, folks.
Corey. I don't know if I'm delusional or if I'm just accepting
You were
the
drinking
inevitable.
that whatever tea.
I'm
that
still drinking my tea, and I have to
Yeah.
make another. But you know what?
I'm not sure what's in it. Some herbal something.
Whatever
I don't know.
it is, it's helping. So
There
get
it
off
is.
my tea. Tonight, I'm for Corey. I ain't talking bad about him. I ain't gonna have no doubts about him. It's gonna be Corey over Nick Halen.
All right.
Period.
GB?
I just heard Country Diana for the first time.
did.
I totally did. I'm in
Oh,
shock.
that's not the
at
first
that.
time.
myself.
That's not the first.
I mean, I
Not
just,
the
it
first
just,
time.
I just, wow. This is going to be an interesting match for sure. And I mean, you talk about a tale of two cities here. Nick Halen is honestly having one of the best years of his career.
Yeah.
Started the year winning Wrestler of the Year, Co-Wrestler of the Year. Then throughout the year, retired AC Mack, which is still hard for me to stomach and say, but he did. He's part of the end game, the top faction here in this company. And now he gets a chance to have a marquee match. His first solo match here at Still Here. Because last year he was in the DDP Invitational. Now he's in a marquee match. Meanwhile, if you're Corey Hollis, I can't help but to wonder if you have PTSD.
Yeah.
Because it was Still Here 3, where that man was retired
2 years ago.
2 years ago. I'm just got to wonder, like, you know, PTSD, is it coming back? Are you worried about how you'll perform in this particular space? Yes, you've been in this building, but listen, when it's Still Here, it feels different, it looks different. So this is going to be a real proving ground, I think, for Corey Hollis, as well as for Nick Halen. Because here's the thing, all three members of the end game are in individual matches tonight.
Yeah.
None of them can afford to go back to Todd Sexton with a loss, including Todd, which we'll get to that.
Including Todd.
Yeah.
So this is going to be crazy. I'll say this. It's going to be, if it's on paper and these guys, this is just those two, this could steal the show.
It could.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
if the end game decides the end game, we could have something different. But I'm really looking forward to
and
this
that's what's
one.
unfortunate, because if you're the end game, sit back and let your guy do his thing.
Yeah.
You know, don't just let him shine. Let him have a good match. But you know, it's the end game and it's Todd and it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
There's no telling what's going to happen. But what we do know, you mentioned Todd. Todd's in singles action against Gunnar Miller, and in that particular match, everybody's barred from ringside.
Yeah.
The end game's barred from ringside. Corey Hollis is barred from ringside. Okay,
And he's against Gunnar.
and he's going against Gunnar Miller, and Gunnar has been chomping at the bit to get his hands on
break
Todd's
him in
scrawny
half?
neck, and I just kind of can't wait to see it.
One spear.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good.
One spear.
Let me map this match out for you. Here's what this match is. This match is a piece of chocolate cake versus the fat kid, right? That's what this is. Because very simply, Gunnar Miller is going to eat this up like a fat kid eating chocolate cake. That's what's going to happen here tonight. It is going to be eaten over and over and over again. It won't be community cake. There'll be no sharing. Sorry about that.
I was having flashbacks.
It's going to be one of those things. So if you really want to see a massacre, if you want to see the kind of fun that fat kids have when they eat chocolate cake, watch this tonight, because I'm telling you, Gunnar Miller is going in on Todd Sexton. I know Todd has been kind of having his post-retirement tour. I think that ends tonight.
Maybe so. I got this flash of massacre and kid and chocolate cake and devouring. It's like when those gladiators would kill their opponent and they would just bathe in their blood. It's gonna be like chocolate cake all over Gunnar. And
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be one of those things. It's happening tonight, I'm telling you.
Oh,
it's
had
happening.
a visual. It's great.
I cannot wait.
It's great.
I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. Okay, I believe that's going to bring us to our big main event match.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we were talking about the end game. 1/3 of the end game is your current Southern Honor champion. That is Judias, the Priest of Punishment, taking on the winner of the 2023 Rumble Jack. He surprised us all when he returned a couple of months ago and won the whole thing to earn this title shot. I'm talking about the savior, David Ali. He's here tonight, and he's pumped up. We talked to him backstage a little bit, and he's fired up. This crowd's fired up. They're ready to see him take down Judias. He got a pinfall victory over Judias in a 6-man tag match last month. And can he pin him for 1, 2, 3 again? Except this time, it's in a casket. So he doesn't even need to pin him. He's just got to get him into a casket.
Yeah. That's going to be the hard part.
That's
I
what
would
I
rather
don't.
just pin him.
The fact that he pinned him last month shocked us all because Judas had yet to be pinned by one person in the center of an SHW ring since he's been here.
Yeah.
And David did it last month, and I thought, okay, well, you got him down for 3.
Right.
And then as the month went on, Jake the Snake, he spun the wheel, he made the deal. And he turned it into a casket match. Wow. He said there was something missing. He wanted to up it because it's the anniversary show. Wanted to up the match a little bit. And I don't know if that worked out for David Ali. That's what I'm afraid of. Because Judas is a big dude. Can he get that big dude, first of all, out cold and then into a casket?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you get him out cold, get him up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
GB. That's that country.
There it is.
Look. David has been our longest reigning SHW champion ever. Okay?
Ever.
He's done some crazy stuff to keep that title when he had it. But tonight could be the night he comes back to us. Who knows? I mean, we kind of miss him, but then again, he don't stay gone long enough to miss him. But I love him. I love him when he's here.
We love you, David.
And I know he won't be mad at. Well, he might. Well, I love you, David. You know that. But either way, it's going to be a fight tonight. It's going to be a huge feat for him to take on Judias and get him in the casket and blah blah. Blah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the stipulation.
And here's the thing. I know we mentioned earlier, it is off camera. You can't see it, but it is behind us. And it's like an XL casket.
It's a Judias-sized casket.
What did I say last week? I said, well, the first thing they need to figure out is make sure they get a big enough casket to be able to get this big guy in there.
Right.
But, yeah, and they did. They got it custom made.
It's big enough.
Anyways, custom made from head to toe.
Yeah, I will say this. This is, the great Gorilla Monsoon would say it's the immovable force against it's this irresistible force and the immovable object. And here's what it is. Get ready for this.
Chocolate cake?
Woo!
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going with cake again.
I know.
You got me hyped up earlier.
At Still Here, every time the SHW championship has been defended, it's changed hands.
That's true. Very true.
Every single time.
That's facts. Facts, folks.
The other side of that is David Ali has never won a match at Still Here.
Wow.
So we have a real problem here. Which one of these is going to win out? Because history on one end is on the side of David Ali.
Yeah.
On the other end, it's not. And here's the challenge with all this. David Ali took some time away.
He did.
Went away to Chicago, decided to go sow his oats and spread out and figure out who he is and expand his craft. Can that version of David Ali come back and do what the previous version could not do? That is the question here tonight. And he has a tough task ahead of him. If this were a pinfall match, we'd already say he could do it because he did it last month.
Right.
But he's got to do what nobody has done. Put Judias in a casket.
We need the David who lit the bat on fire and
That
hit
one.
Logan Creed. We need that
And
David.
changed
That
him
was
forever.
That was
Yeah.
a devious.
Changed him forever.
It did. That was a devious David,
We need
and
the
he did
one
make
who
a change.
put a bat to my neck.
We need that one.
We need that guy.
We do.
If that guy shows up tonight, we got a new SHW champion.
I don't want that to happen again. But
No. Take all that aggression and point it toward Judias.
Exactly.
Do
Get
that.
in the ring.
That's what you're going to need to do tonight. And quite frankly, again, SHW is depending upon you, sir.
Yeah.
Because if you take out that portion of the end game's lost its power. Because they've centered everything around the SHW champion.
Bingo.
Yes.
Bingo.
Be the savior.
And that is the main event on top of an absolutely massive card here tonight, folks. I'm telling you, 8 big matches, 4 huge championship matches, one of them a world title. It's going to be absolutely insane here tonight. I cannot wait. I know you guys cannot wait. There you go. Oh, right there, guys. You got it.
We got live stuff happening
Sorry.
here. Don't worry. It's just, but here's the thing. You can be part of the live things that are happening here as well. You got about, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Literally 30 minutes before everything starts. Make your way here if you're not here already. This card is too good to hear about on social media.
Yeah.
You will be kicking yourself. You talk about FOMO.
It's real. It ain't a fear. You're going to miss out if you're not here. So get here because it's going to be insane. You're here. We're here. It's still here tonight.
I cannot wait. Diana,
look,
what do you got for the folks?
I'm telling you, it's all fun when you can watch it back at your home, on your couch, with your bonbons or whatever on IWTV. But when you are live and you can feel the energy in this place, ain't nothing like it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, listen, she cracked the code tonight. This is the country Diana folks never knew existed. I am losing it over here, I'm telling you. My
so
insides
excited.
are jumping. I'm like, woo-hoo.
Jesus.
That's how
excited she is,
I gotta
folks.
reel her back in.
That's how
real
excited
quick.
she is. It's great.
That's how excited we all are here tonight. And I just want to say, you mentioned earlier, GB, that of course this being also my 5th anniversary.
Yes.
So ever since you guys joined along as well, I want to thank you guys for it's been such a great ride.
Yes.
And especially to the fans, a big thank you to the fans, because honestly, if it weren't for you guys, there's no reason to do what we do.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we get to do this for you guys month after month has been awesome. To do it for 5 straight years has been incredible. So thank you guys so much. And again, if you're anywhere near us, come on out, 261 Marietta Road, Canton, Georgia. We're in the Action Building. Bell time in about a little under 30 minutes at this point, and we cannot wait to see you. Tickets available at the door. Kids 10 and under are free. It's going to be great. Oh, I can't wait, guys. I'm so excited. But hey, until we see you here, this has been
SHW.
This is our wrestling.
Yeah, it is.
Boom!
Attention wrestling fans, come celebrate our 5th anniversary Friday, October 6th as Southern Honor Wrestling presents Still Here 5. The Southern Honor Championship will be on the line as Judas defends his title against the 2023 Rumble Jack winner, David Ali. The Hierarchy puts their SHW tag team titles up for grabs in a triple threat tag team match. The Jake the Snake Legacy Championship will be defended as Chip Day takes on 5 other competitors in a 6-man challenge. Also on the line, Kenzie Page defends her NWA World Women's Championship against Danny Jordan, and the Atrocity Cruel defends his IWTV Independent Wrestling World Championship against Cyrus the Destroyer. Plus, be sure to arrive early for a special meet and greet with 3-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion and WWE Hall of Famer Diamond Dallas Page. Tickets start at just $15 and go on sale at the Action Building the night of the show beginning at 5 p.m. Doors open at 7, bell time at 8. As always, kids 10 and under are free. Come witness firsthand why we are SHW, and this is our wrestling.